Hey Northland, Pastor Josh here. I hope you've had a great week. I want to spend just a few moments and talk to you about the Raise the Roof Giving Weekend coming up really soon. You know how soon? Tomorrow is when it starts, June 11th and 12th. Let me just tell you a little bit of backdrop. Maybe you've been to last week's gathering where I shared a little bit at the end of each gathering, but Raise the Roof started really 6 weeks back when I was talking with the elders and other leadership about what do we do with the roof there at the rink. It had been rejected for insurance, and so do we go out and try to find even more expensive insurance, or do we replace the roof? And so the price tag for replacing the roof was $300,000. Now, like I said, we have plenty of reserves in the bank where we could have just stroked a $300,000 check and we could have been done and we could have moved on. But I said, let's use this strategically and intentionally, especially me being new and the last couple of years, the church being in transition. This might be a good training wheel experiment about where we are and where God would be taking us. And so I began to ask the question, is there anything else we could do around here that could enhance another ministry or maybe even ministries? And so as we began to dialogue and talk, there actually were a few areas where money could be allocated. And those areas were students, children, the cafe, and we thought, you know what, we're a little bit behind on this year's budget. Let's close the gap as well. And so as we began to dialogue of what it would take to enhance the inside of the rink, to enhance the children's ministry, to bring up the cafe to a place where we could launch it as a fully fledged cafe to the public, and then closing the gap of this fiscal year, we put the price tag at $1 million. Now I know that for anybody really, $1 million is a little bit overwhelming. But if you think collectively of 1,500 people that gather together as Northland Church, it really isn't all that much, because collectively we can do it. And so you've heard, and maybe you've seen the videos of what we want to do in the rink and bringing a facelift to inside there. Maybe you've heard a little bit about the cafe and what we want to do there. Well, we have about an 8% gap to finish out this fiscal year strong. And so we truly are believing for a miracle, a small little miracle of how we can come together this coming weekend and see $1 million raised just like that. And so will you be prayerful about this coming weekend, about what God would have you to give above and beyond? That's why we're calling it Raise the Roof. Like we don't want this to replace your normal giving. We want you to go above and beyond. And so as the Laxtons, we want to lead out in this and give above and beyond our tithes and offerings to see us hit our goal. Northland, I couldn't be more excited about the last 2 months of just acquainting myself to who is Northland. And I truly believe that God is stirring the hearts of our people, and that He is bringing people back. He's bringing new people here, and the best is yet to come. And so let's participate in this Raise the Roof Giving Weekend and set the trajectory for just an incredible season of mission and ministry. Know that I love you dearly and am so grateful to be your pastor. Blessings.